In 2026, the retail landscape has pivoted from one-time transactions to annual recurring revenue (ARR). For the modern consumer, the subscribe and save button is ubiquitous, promising a 10% to 15% discount in exchange for loyalty. While this looks like a win for the organized shopper, these programs are engineered using behavioral economics to maximize customer lifetime value at the expense of your wallet. The why behind the subscription boom is predictability. Retailers are willing to lose money on your first order because they know that algorithm-driven inertia will eventually make you their most profitable asset. Here are the 8 reasons why subscription discounts are a calculated trap for even the smartest shoppers. 1. The set and forget cognitive tax. The why. Retailers count on decision fatigue. In 2026, the average household manages over 12 digital and physical subscriptions. Smart shoppers enter these agreements believing they will perform monthly audits, but retailers know that the cognitive tax, the mental energy required to track and evaluate a service, is exhausting. Over time, the friction of logging into a portal becomes higher than the perceived cost of the subscription itself. You aren't just paying for the product, you are paying a convenience fee to stop thinking about your finances, which eventually leads to subscription leakage, where you pay for items you no longer use. 2. Artificial consumption acceleration. The why. These models are designed to ignore your actual usage patterns in favor of a rigid delivery cadence. By setting a default 30-day delivery, retailers induce consumption creep. If you haven't finished your laundry pods by the time the next shipment arrives, you rarely cancel. You stockpile. This creates a psychological sunk cost, where you feel obligated to use the product faster just to clear shelf space. You end up using 20% more of a product than you naturally would, which completely negates the 10% save portion of the deal. 3. The ghost price inflation trap. The why. Retailers utilize dynamic pricing within their subscription backends. While your first order is locked in at a promotional rate, the list price for subsequent months is rarely fixed. Because the 15% discount is applied to the current MSRP, not your original sign-up price, the retailer can raise your costs while keeping the discount badge visible. It is a ghost price that makes you feel like you are saving while your total spend increases. You also miss out on loss leader flash sales offered to one-time buyers because you are already a captive customer. 4. The data mining surplus. The why. Your subscription is a behavioral data feed. By subscribing, you provide a perfect information map of your household habits, when you eat, how often you clean, and your price sensitivity. This data is worth significantly more to the company than the discount they gave you. It allows them to refine propensity models, identifying exactly how much they can hike prices before you finally hit the cancel button. The discount is effectively a bribe you accept in exchange for allowing an AI to map your domestic life and sell that profile to third-party brokers. 5. Cancellation, friction, and dark patterns. The why. Retention engineering makes starting a subscription a one-click experience while making cancellation a multi-step odyssey. Retailers employ dark patterns, design choices intended to frustrate your intent. This might include hiding the cancel button in an obscure submenu or requiring a phone call to a specialist. This friction is a calculated barrier. Every month of procrastination is a 100% margin win for the company. The trap is the realization that the time spent trying to save $5 is worth more than the money itself, leading most to simply give up. 6. The bundle and tiered discount illusion. The why. Subscription services frequently push you toward bundles to increase average order value. You might only need one specific item, but the desire to unlock the 20% discount leads you to add 4 filler items to your shipment. This is a classic overpurchasing trap. You are spending an extra $30 to save $6. You have transitioned from a purposeful buyer into an unwilling inventory manager for the retailer, filling your cupboards with products that provide zero marginal utility just to satisfy an algorithm's discount threshold. 7. Inventory deprioritization. The why. In times of supply chain volatility, subscription customers are often used as a clearinghouse for older stock. Because the sale is already guaranteed by autopay, there is less incentive to provide the freshest batch to the subscriber. Meanwhile, One time, buyers are lured with the newest formulations to secure that first sale. As a loyal subscriber, you may find that your auto-ship coffee is from an older roast or your supplements expire sooner. The discount you receive is, in many ways, a quality discount you never actually agreed to. 8. The psychological lock-in effect. The why. Once you hit subscribe, you effectively stop market comparison. This smart shopper who used to hunt for the best price becomes an autopilot consumer. Retailers know that once a product is on set and save, you are 80% less likely to check a competitor's price. In 2026, innovation moves fast. A better, cheaper version of your product could be released tomorrow, but you won't know because your replenishment is already handled. By locking into a subscription, you opt out of the price discovery process, paying a premium to stop being savvy. Conclusion: the manual-first strategy. The subscribe and save button is the cruise control of 2026 personal finance. It feels efficient until you realize it's steering you into a high-spend cul-de-sac. The why behind the trap is simple. Companies value your habit more than your money. They are willing to trade margin today for the guarantee that you will stop being a savvy, critical consumer tomorrow. To win in 2026, adopt a manual-first approach. Buy only what you need, when you need it. Use reminders on your phone to check your own inventory instead of letting an algorithm decide your delivery schedule. The most powerful discount in the world isn't 10% off an auto ship. It's the 100% savings you get when you realize you don't actually need the product this month at all.